fucked up. You heard them. Oh, got me fucked up. Glorilla. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill to give you a thrill that is beautiful with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Oh, yeah. I was just trying to shuffle these cards because I was going to use these first. I try to shuffle all my cards after I use them, but I didn't get to shuffle these. And then it split the deck on my aunt with justice and then the muses with inspiration in reverse. The muses are basically the third parties, the covens, anybody who has an evil agenda, okay? They are going down. They are in upside down. They literally mean down, okay? But paying attention is the most important thing in the world. And before I started this fucking reading, I felt a whole bunch of energy like I didn't want to do this reading no more. And I screamed, fuck them. Fuck them. They got me fucked up. So at the beginning, that's what I was saying. But fuck them bitches. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. And I don't mean in a pleasurable way, okay? I would never even think about that with you motherfuckers, okay? Motherfuckers be just mad because you wasn't a part of their orgy parties. They be just mad because you witnessed everything and they was doing everything. They were just mad. That's why paying attention is so important. Now y'all shit starting to look like I'm scrabbling on a paper, motherfucker. Y'all plans look like that. Y'all plans look like something that should be crinkled up and balled up and put in the motherfucking trash. Y'all look like y'all barely learning to write with these plans. They're getting ridiculous. But it's going to save y'all life on the good people. The good side. Those who are fighting for God's side, okay? It's going to save y'all life. Thank you for reminding me to change our motherfucking settings and you all up in my motherfucking chat and didn't even like the video. It'll take you more fucking effort to put 2 fucking messages that don't even make sense. Let me read your stupid ass messages too. Oh yeah, you cameras off. You cameras off right now. And then another one. You cameras off right now. No duh. No duh. You gonna get in my motherfucking shit. Give me some motherfucking energy. But we got my eye justice with the muses in reverse. With inspiration. These hoes copying you. These hoes want to be like you. I saw 12 people up in here. I know y'all be fucking with me, but I don't give a fuck. I felt the energy and I said, fuck y'all, okay? Fuck you, heard them, who them, got me fucked up, okay? But y'all going down. That's why this card is flipped upside down. These bitches gonna fall on their motherfucking face. I'm the mama of all that. Mama, where you at? Which one do you motherfucking want, okay? And I'm going to read you, because these motherfuckers think I'm fucking hiding from them. I don't need to fucking hide from them. Thank you for the first, bonus blessings to you if you still here, okay? Because it be tripping. It be tripping, okay? It be tripping, okay? I'm about to read you hoes some shit, okay? Show you motherfuckers. You better look at me like this. Learn something. Pay attention, bitch. Put your feet up, okay? I wrote a speech. I don't know. It's a body of work, okay? And it's called It, parentheses, all goes without saying, with the G in parentheses. I am. Want me to read that again? It all goes without saying, I am. It all goes without saying. I shouldn't have to say this shit no motherfucking more. The reason why you guys working so motherfucking hard is because I am. No God complex over here. No God complex needed. Okay? Bitch don't even want to be I am. Because you bitches are exhausted. You hoes. Hoes, legs be open like frogs all the time. All the time. Fisting each other and shit. I'm sorry I'm getting so fucking... But this is what y'all doing. And y'all hoping, oh, she knows. Y'all hope I don't say no shit. I don't give a fuck to say it. I didn't give a fuck to pay attention in the past. But now it's good I'm paying attention. Because I would never look inward for some nasty ass shit y'all been involved in. What the fuck y'all think y'all are? Like I said, it all goes without saying. Thank you for writing it down on me. I don't know if that's good or bad. I got a body of work I'm about to present. Shout out to the 18 people. It all goes without saying I am. Know that. Know that. My name is Equilla Clark. I've come to know my name could mean that I am a cursed lark or prone to the use of crack. I've never smoked crack, nor do I plan to. Not just in this lifetime. Anyone that would exist in time. We need more motherfuckers like me. And I am helping build a world like that. It's the only thing I have time for. Okay, back to my name. It could never mean crack unless you're talking about how I will, 1, crack your head voluntarily or involuntarily. 2, crack any case you're involved in, victim or suspect. And 3, crack your mind wide open, visually or mentally. Don't you see how 1 and 3 are pretty much the same? Because either way it goes, I will crack your skull, or I may have to. Thanks for your time. Know that. Know that. And I could say so much more, but I have enough room. Mic drop. It's like I single-handedly annihilated every bitch and nigga in a building. Like, I'm Quilla Clark. Quill be love. Empress Quill. I'm all of that shit, motherfucker. But never a crackhead. Never a cursed lark. Never. None of that. And that's why I didn't explain the lark part, in case you didn't catch it, you dummy. It all goes without saying. All these motherfuckers who even have a nerve to talk about anybody's voice. Anybody's voice can't even fucking hold a note. Okay? Can't even hold a hum, motherfucker. And if you could, you scared enough to fucking caulk your shit. Because that's all y'all doing at this point. Bog, bog, chicken, chicken, bog, bog, chicken head. Bog, bog, chicken, chicken, bog, bog, chicken head. Somebody Chinese zodiac could be a rooster. Okay. I'm a rooster. I'm a booster. Some boosters in the building. Oh, I hear some... I see some scammers in here, okay? These scammers going to jail. Justice is here for these hoes, okay? These hoes that scam together will eat jam together. Yeah. So one thing, so the TRP, okay? What you do? I sit my ass down, okay? I'm glad we're on the same page with that. But yeah, so we got Boudica. Yeah, these bitches think they bold, okay? Unity, okay? They gathering all these hoes up, okay? Motherfuckers getting death threats. You didn't know who was fucking protecting them. You didn't know who was watching them, and you didn't know who cared about them. You just saw them by themselves. Oh, let's go mess with such and such. I used to hang around a lot of bitches who used to be like that. When I was younger, when I was older, as an adult, as a teenager especially. Them teenager bitches think they fucking smart. But you leave one of them teenager bitches while you was a teenager, they gonna go crazy. They gonna have a fucking heart attack, especially the bitches. If you're a bitch, sorry. If you're a woman and them bitches, you leave them bitches while they teenagers, they go crazy, dog. They go crazy. Literally. I get crazy. I like, they literally get crazy. Now I'm like, damn, bitch. I just was your acquaintance for a while. One bitch started off like this. So she was so fucking like, she was so much like this that she would call my the lady who adopted me. I don't call her my mom. She ain't my mom. I spent a lot of time calling her as my mom when she didn't deserve it. So she damn sure don't deserve it now. So she would never hear that from me again. Okay? You ain't the mama of all this. I don't care who the fuck my mama is. Who the fuck you think you know my mama is. I don't give a fuck. Okay? But anyway, let me get back to the story. So she would call this lady who adopted me when I said I don't want to be her friend no more. We teenagers. Then she'll put her mama in it. So she started off like this. And eventually, long story short, I was living with this family before I went to college. That's why I said these teenagers think they fucking smart. And they be bringing their fucking parents, whether it's the mother or the dad and shit, and then don't even know what's going on for themselves. They bringing their fucking parents in blind and shit. Some of these parents don't even know they fighting battles. Some of these parents don't even know they gonna have to scoop up their motherfucking karma, their child's karma in the future. Blindsided. And not with love. And so don't y'all wonder why sometimes when children are close to their parents, when, you know, especially as a high schooler, maybe, you know, like as a high schooler, you know, like I was when I had this acquaintance, okay? I used to call, like, I know she was my friend, but I looked at her as more than that because I did live with this family. And actually, if I wanted to say, if I had to choose, they were the best family that I lived with. But they just tolerated me. They just, I don't know. I feel like something happened in the course of me living with this family, which is why I was able to complete a certain milestone, because I actually went to college and then came back for winter break and I couldn't live there no more. So that's why I said if I had to choose, because I don't even want to put them in that fucking category like that. I told you where I would end up going. She didn't want me to go so much that she begged her family to stay, have me stay with them. And me, I knew how much I had to take 2 algebra 1 classes because I transferred school during the high school. And so people be fucking around with credits, and I didn't want to really mess that up either. So I was open to this opportunity. But I knew how to conduct myself by now. I trusted myself by now. When we first started being friends, I was a freshman. And then when I lived with them, I was a senior. So, like, I trusted myself by then. And that's why I allowed myself to live there. But, yeah, so, you know, she would do all that. And then this will happen. And then I used to do hair. So sometimes I would do her hair. And then her mom would say, you know, because I'm living in her house, she's the reason why I'm living in her house. She shouldn't have to pay me to do hair. She was like one of the main reasons why I really stopped. Okay. Her and another person's mom made me want to stop doing hair in college. When I went to college, I didn't tell nobody I was doing hair, because I didn't want those type of situations in college where they don't tolerate that type of stuff. I never wanted to do anything that's going to lead to chaos in college, because they don't tolerate. They have zero tolerance for anything. So I came here to fucking learn, and I came here to get my motherfucking degree. Okay. But anyway, so I was just trying to tell y'all, long story short, they'll go crazy. So when we fell out, we would fall out, you know, and then her mom would be like, you can't fall out with her. You can't be mad at her ever, because she's the reason why you stay here. Like, every time, like any type of thing that I'm not doing to obey, I'm reminded of her being the reason why I'm like, damn, when do we ever get past that? You know, like, where we can hold people accountable for how they treat people, how things are going around here. I'm the only one in the house as a teenager with a driver's permit. And everybody making a special effort to sneak behind my back and go practice driving with no driving permit, and then not tell me on purpose, making an effort to not tell me. Like actually, like, that is their mission, to not tell me. That's the same thing they're doing now. The same girl. I haven't spoken to her in over 7 years. But I don't even count the fact that she came across one of my videos on Facebook, my live videos on Facebook. That's not me speaking to you. You lucky I even acknowledged it. I could have ignored it. But I acknowledged it to let you know I ain't scared of you. And I don't know what the fuck you think you getting away with. But it's time to fucking stop it. This bitch was so obsessed, so hell-bent on, like, being better than me, or, you know, like, showing me that she not scared of me and shit. She fucking get mad and attack me while I'm drunk. So I guess she's going around telling people she beat me up because she did it. How I'm drunk and you don't get to say you beat me up. I get up and squaring up with you. So much that your what is it called, stepsister had to stop us. And I was so angry at her having to stop us because it didn't seem like nobody was on my side at that time. Shit like that should never pass. Behavior like that should never pass. And that's why people do the shit they do today as grown-ass women with kids and shit like that, or men with kids and shit. Because they got away with shit like that. And they found some way to blame the other person who was attacked. Lied on another person. I wouldn't be surprised she went home and told her mom something totally different about me when she attacked me. And then she attacked me like she tired of my shit. If you so tired of my shit, why do you always want me around? Because at that moment in time, we barely took her anyway, because she was always hanging around crackheads, thieves, fucking everybody, hoes, prostitutes, all types of niggas. She could never be by herself. So me and her stepsister used to be closer as we got older. And we would invite her places out of pity. And then I told her one day, I said, we don't like to invite you places because you don't ever have money. And then you bring other people. What the fuck type of shit is that? And I said, we don't mind even paying for you. And she thinking I'm saying like, oh yeah, you don't have enough money to hang around us. No. We don't have enough money for none of your extra motherfuckers you always try to bring. And ain't got your money yourself. Then she keeps digging her claws even further. So we get back to, yeah, because we didn't speak for a long time at one point in time. And then we get back to that. And I even, shout her out and say, like, my foundation of my friendship has been restored, because like she was one of my first Vegas friends. So, like that's what I said about her, like nothing bad or nothing like that. And then when I did say something bad, it was actually true. Her mom got mad about that. It was true. But she lied to her mom. So it looks like I'm just lying on the internet about her. No, it was true. Orgy parties prove it. Fucking on the same nigga and bitch prove it. Pimping out hoes named Shanice and under the guise that you her friend proves it. May I go on? Need I go on? Must I go on? So sabotage that. When I first started driving, after I got no, I already had a permit, and I was in the process of trying to get my license, so I really needed to do the practice thing. And I had someone actually let me borrow their car, knowing that I only had a permit. So one night we go out. She ends up getting her license before me, because they wait until I go to college to take her to go get her license. Because at 18, you don't have to do the permit thing. So whatever I was doing, it was after 18, or like I said, I was in the midst of, doing the driving thing. And so she gets her license first. So she knows I'm driving this car, and the person gave me permission to drive the car. Some way she's connected to the police. I don't care what nobody say. Her stepdad is actually a warden at a prison or something like that in California. I was trying to stay out of it. I was trying to keep y'all ass out of it. But y'all think y'all fucking above the law? David Walker think he's fucking repeating history. And she never gets along with her stepdad. But she sure using him for this. So we supposed to go somewhere. She knows I'm driving this car with only a permit, and she's driving her mom, or even his car, her stepdad car, with her license. And I can't remember though. Either way it goes, I believe it was her stepdad car, because that's all they had at first. That's what they used to even get her license. That was there the whole time. He travels from Vegas to California. Yeah, so we stop at the gas station, and literally we pull out the gas station, and I'm remembering to put on my lights. She calls me and says, "You should put on your lights. You should put on your lights before you get a ticket," or something like that. We pulling out the gas station. I'm making a right. We're not even on the real street to drive. The police comes and says, "You didn't have your headlights on." But I had my headlights on because she called me. But I was in the midst of doing that at first. How? I knew it then. I just didn't say nothing. Because like I said, I looked at her as my sister. But that's what they do to me. They do a lot of stuff where they set me up with the police. Any encounter I probably had, I probably wasn't doing shit. But they marked something down to say I was doing something. Oh, driving without headlights on when I'm just pulling out the gas station. Has anybody ever forgotten to put their lights on in any capacity, whether they were just learning to drive or not? There's been times I do. And because maybe I know where I'm going, I don't notice it until I need them, probably. But that doesn't mean I deserve, and I got a ticket for it. Because now they find out that I have no permit. But they already knew I know license. They already knew I had a permit. I had no license because she told them. But they needed an excuse. And they thought they were just so fucking smart that you're going to call me. So it could sound like, oh, I tried to warn her. Or you just don't know nothing about this, right? What a coincidence. Beautiful coincidence then. If you don't know about it, it's such a beautiful coincidence. But I know you do. I know you did. So this girl has attacked me when I'm drunk. Like I just did something so horrible to her. That she's just so tired of my shit. And she's done this. There was another time I got pulled over by the police for going 5 miles over the speed limit. I was actually looking at the miles when, as soon as he looked, put on his sirens. And I was going from Vegas to Reno. Guess who ends up coming to my graduation in Reno? She does. Does she come alone? No. And I'm not talking about because they all came in a group. But she didn't come alone by herself. She came with this nigga named Carlos. Which I honestly didn't have a problem with. But I did have a problem with the shit I heard that he had done to her grandma's shit. Her grandma didn't deserve her shit to be vandalized or whatever happened. He was busting out windows over her grandma's house. See, that's why it's important to not always have people around you coveting your shit. Did something to the car. So I didn't like that shit. And then she's still around him. So it was making me start to resent her. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are. You have no good judgment. No good discernment. So yeah, you can't sit with me. Bitches just think time just was supposed to, nah, nigga. Sometimes time is up, all right? And I be accepting it. This family has kicked me out because they knew I didn't have nowhere to go. Or thought. Surprised when motherfuckers come pull up and pick me up or help me out with something. They left me on the curb for. But because I was appreciative, and in order to pay for my time or their time, I hadn't said nothing up until now. It's important to pay attention. I didn't even know I was going to say all of the stories that I did say. So when we fall out, the last time we fell out before she reached out on Facebook, or no, because I even reached out to everybody who I had a problem with or they had a problem with me. I reached out to everybody but one person. And that was on purpose. Because I'm like, oh no, you do never get an apology for me. I don't give a fuck if I was right or wrong. You never, Marquita, give nothing from me. Y'all want to see a gorilla? Oh, yeah. Show me her. And I'll give you the whole court advantage. Over here fucking calling me out, fighting me over because you don't want to fucking pay for the phone that you still paying on. You don't want to pay for the phone but want to use it. After I fucking carried you all that fucking time? Yeah. So she heard about me apologize to motherfuckers and everybody thought they was just on the up and up. Yeah, she apologized to me. I don't deal with her no more. Nah, I gave you what I thought you wanted. It's fine. But it gives me justification of why I would never fuck with you again. You see that? My conscience is now clear. Y'all think y'all won. Oh, good. Huddle up with that shit, okay? And leave me the fuck alone, okay? Because if you step in my battlefield, if I have to come as a battlefield to you, or you have to come as a battlefield to me, this is no threat. I will not take no shits. I will not take an ounce of shit that you dished out to me in the past. A splash of fucking shit you did to me in the motherfucking past. So be that bold. That's why they hiring every fucking body. Claim you just so scared of me. Nah, you ain't scared of me. You hoping that I give you another chance, and I will never. I might as well be poison ivy. Don't touch me, bitch. Don't get near me. See, if I never paid attention, I would have known none of this about these bitches. They would have killed me by now. But they can't. They know they can't. That's why they've been trying all this time. They were trying to test it, poke it. Like, you sure it can't be killed? You sure? How about if I did this? Nah. Nah, bitch. And the girl that I used to live with, her family, I was there when she first had her first fight ever. And I was there as protection and to make sure that nobody else jumped in, which they did try. Gave the bitch pointers after the fucking fight. And she ends up attacking me. Actually, not even a year later. Then our other sister, she passed on. They kinked her out because they claimed she was pregnant. Wasn't pregnant. She was really sick for a long time. And her and Brianna, who was my other sister that passed on, used to stay getting into it. When they got a reunion, they found her in her apartment that she just got by herself on her own with candles next to her. Guess who's the first on the scene to even suggest somebody look for her? Lakaya. The girl I've been talking about this whole time. Then after she passes on, she goes and get with the guy that Brianna used to date or talk to or something. And had him in everybody's face. You didn't know I knew that, huh? Everybody's face. Under some nickname. This is how far bitches go. And I'm tired of it. They claim, because she used to be a self-harming person. Sorry if I trigger anybody. But she used to be a self-harming person. So they gonna claim that she may have given up. Because they know this about her. This is what I tell y'all about cigarettes. All that type of shit. They'll try to pin that on you. Nah, motherfucker. Investigate them motherfuckers. Most of the time when the motherfucker could tell the whole story is because they was involved. They know who the fuck ordered that hit. But justice coming for y'all. What you gonna do? Ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, it's gonna come for you. What you gonna do? It ain't nowhere to hide. Judgment comes for you. It's gonna come for you. Run. Okay, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay. Yeah, so many things I can say. This same girl, along with her friend, that she declared her best friend. But I was more of a best friend. This best friend thought she was more close to me too. She used to get mad at her for not wanting to be friends with her too. But one day they come to me in the middle of the night asking if they could go down on me. And her best friend, well, you know, like she kind of my friend too. She's been there, you know, and I got closer to her too. And that's what she would get mad at when you do that. And I don't reach out to them more. It was they would gravitate towards me more than her. They would tell me stuff about her or whatever. They'll start building a relationship with me. I promise you. I don't go out looking for friends, and I don't want to take nobody else's because I know how you bitches are. Shit, I saw how you were treating me. So be real about it. If you're going to tell the story, if you're going to try to set somebody up, tell them everything. Tell them all that shit. She's so obsessed with this girl that she was calling her best friend. She was on the phone with the girl while she was losing her V card. Oh, y'all thought I forgot. I just didn't care. I just didn't pay attention enough to want to make y'all know I'm involved. Or, you know, I know. It's not fucking important for me. But it's very important. So I won't be surprised when I find out y'all doing little stupid ass shit. Because sometimes when they fuck us over, their reward be like new cars and new places to stay. This bitch eventually got a whole house after she had a baby with a one-night stand, knowing he had another bitch, but trying to get him to leave his bitch for her. And then she ends up pregnant by this nigga. The baby comes out, something's wrong with it. Or she has to spend a little bit more time doing something. Y'all karma be playing out. It showed me everything. I wasn't even talking to her, and the information about her came to me. So I just paid attention at that time. And that's one of my favorite qualities of myself and my son too. Because he pays attention. He knows when shit is bullshit, but he pays attention to the most important shit, even if it's small. That's better than having any type of talking toddler or little boy in my fucking presence. Whether he's my son or not. Because you get the obedience, you get the respect. All of that ends up lining up because that's what you want to do. You want to pay attention to how things affect people. Not only other people, but yourself. Oh, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to hit first again. Whatever capacity, you hit it first. Going upside somebody's head physically or, you know, with your words. But if you paid attention to how that happened and how it impacted you, how it impacted them, y'all gonna be good. You gonna be good then. You gonna win at the end if that's what you want to do. You live to fight another day. Like Pops, John Witherspoon says on the movie Friday, okay? Like you use your fist, you use things that are not going to do permanent damage to people. You got to pay attention to that so that doesn't happen. And the girl she used to call her best friend ends up losing her mom and then her sister within a year apart. Or something like that, or over a year apart. And I'm not saying it as aha. I'm just laying out the facts for y'all. Put it together. Put things like that together in your life. You'll see who is even behind that. You know, see why, oh yeah, this is why I just can't fuck with her. Or him. Especially these bitches. There's always some bitch doing some stupid ass shit. You shall release, someone's name could be Shell, Cher, the artist, musical artist, could be significant as well. Release in reverse. Somebody is stuck on you. Somebody who was stuck on you, you're about to release them. It's like a boulder. Someone could used to also play marbles when they were younger, or their kids play marbles or something like that. Or what's that game? Mancala? Is that what it's called? Mancala, and then Chinese. A lot of Asian things keep coming out, but Chinese checkers. Don't they got the marbles on them? I can't remember, but I feel like that's what they are. Yeah. So hopefully that made sense for reduction in reverse. They turned it up. They turned up the heat. We got Sekhmet here, okay? The might, the wrath of God, okay? Zeus is really that, okay? Y'all been seeing thunder and lightning lately? Okay? I saw some not too long ago. I love when that shit happen. I really do. It confirms everything I've been wondering about, thinking about, just by that. Like I said before, I press record or play on this video. After I typed the title, a whole bunch of energy started coming at me. It's like these bitches everybody was at, like, like at a door trying to push it open, or closed or something like that. They were all trying to do it like, oh, go back to sleep, lay down, go back to sleep. All right, I got up like, fuck you bitches. All y'all went flying across the room. Huh? Like on that movie Avatar, when he woke up. That shit was funny, okay? That's the funniest part of the movie to me. He was knocking them motherfuckers over. Someone could also be getting like new use of their legs or something like that. I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel like I feel, baby, come on. Whoa, come on. Woo, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Marvin Gaye. Talk about a whole bunch of gay motherfuckers. They always try to invite me. Like, it's okay, like if y'all all under a certain influence and y'all end up just doing things just end up happening. That's what I thought at first. When they first told me about it, or when I first found out about it. I'm just like, shit, y'all grown, right? Y'all start getting childish when y'all go out and kiss and tell. Y'all doing it. Y'all telling. Y'all doing it. A lot of these bitches that I was just mentioning, they were the one told me the story. They were involved in the story and they told me. And you remember I said earlier, sometimes the person who knows a lot about the situation, they was involved in it, or know who was behind that shit. It makes sense. Because why they telling me? I wasn't there. I was in college. But they claim to always keep things from me. Nah, things like that, they ain't gonna keep from me. They want to make me feel like I'm missing out. And they want to continue to try to convince me to partake in something I'm not interested in. Doesn't mean I'm judging you. And then it just to make them seem like they not being judged. Like anything I've done in the past. And there's a lot of things I didn't do. But, like anything I did do, it was recreational. I didn't make a habit out of it and used it to ruin my life. Y'all did that. And now that's why y'all got to pay the piper. Y'all got to pay. Like when you got evictions and shit on your record, but people are willing to give you a chance if you pay like a certain amount of months down up front, or you got your security deposit higher. This is what you're experiencing now. And y'all thought y'all was smart, and y'all took it at face value level, and y'all was trying to project that shit onto me so it could happen to me. But it's happening to me at a stage where I'm very justified. That's why there are programs out there to help me, because I have a child. Some of y'all bitches do too. A lot of y'all hoes got rid of them, deleted them like a motherfucker. multiple times. Made that fucking shit a fucking routine. Y'all mad because I'm willing to accept my responsibility. Y'all fucking inconvenienced everybody in y'all life. And now y'all like, oh, she's over there by herself. We have nobody too, essentially. But she thinks we have people. Or we could have people if we band together. But that's all y'all got is y'all, each other. But y'all might as well all have guns pointed at each other's heads. Because that's what's, y'all relationship is that. Y'all don't have that on me. That's why y'all was doing so much to put it. Or y'all was involved in people doing shit to put it on me. Yeah, I know I'm stepping on some bunions. So I love that about my child, that he pays attention. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about anything he could fucking say out of his mouth. His body, his power that God gives him says enough for me. That's why I'm the only one understand him. He gets so mad when I don't understand him. Because I'm the only one. He's so hopeless. He's nobody's gonna get it now. That reaction should be so like dramatic because it's true. And it's sad. For real. He'd be like, nobody's gonna get it then. Daisy renovated and I don't know what to do. What is that to do? How am I supposed to let you? I'm supposed to. I don't want to see you with anyone but me. No, I'm supposed to let you know I'm only like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me right. You. Nobody gets me but you. You do. Nobody gets me, you do. Nobody gets me, you do. I think that's how it goes. SZA. Nobody gets me. But yeah, so segment, when she started killing, she didn't want to stop. God couldn't stop her. She's like, it won't stop. Go, 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 go. Give me those bodies now, 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 now. What song is that? They like, I want it back in blood now. Like, motherfuckers want it back in blood. It ain't me. Y'all doing it for yourselves. Y'all did things that, you know, even if I wasn't like special, because I know I'm special, but even if I wasn't special, y'all did things that impacted a lot of people connected to me. Y'all made a lot of collateral damage for your own personal reasons when you had pathways and doors to walk out of and never be seen again, heard from again, touched again, nothing. But you came back because you don't have anything. But you came back under the guise that you don't have anything only in order to get next to somebody you think doesn't have anything. I know you didn't get it. Rewind that shit. I'm not saying it again. And I know exactly what I said too. Hi, Rod. With power. Okay. Look at y'all big angels spitting. Okay. Splitting the deck for me. Okay. Spinning the block. Okay. They spinning the block one more time on that ass. Okay. Yeah. So the shit that be on the internet is going to stay there. Good. I'm glad. And then people be blindly taking up for their children, but behind their back, they be stabbing them in their back. Knowing damn well you don't feel that passionately about your child. You already sacrificed them in some type of way. The bitch I've been talking about a lot lately. Oh, look at Rod. So I did a reading, way past. Like, now it's going to be, what is it, 4 years ago? Where it says Ra and Ma'at are bringing the sun children something. I forgot, but I came across that reading not too long ago too. Actually, yesterday was that, and I was gonna watch it again to see how the prophecies unfolded. Okay, because it's crazy. It's like I don't even be focused on y'all anymore. And then when I do talk about y'all, I'm guided to talk about you guys. I'm not gossiping. Trust me, I don't care enough. But I paid attention enough to be able to speak on it when asked. Just look at me as a person giving a testimony. Because I do believe in God giving me just that. Using me as just that. And this snitch ain't going to get stitched. Okay? Because it ain't snitching. But I don't mind it. If it is. Because y'all fucking with my life and fucking with anybody connected to me. Life. Whether that's romantically, blood-wise, platonically, any way that I care about them, that I would roll up just like I did for most of you motherfuckers. Most of them, they would come to me when they had problems. This same bitch I've been talking about, most of this reading is Scorpio. Come to me when they had problems. That's why I was there to witness her first fight. You know why she was fighting? Because she wouldn't fucking leave this man alone. It was either she couldn't leave him alone or the girl didn't want to leave him alone. But she was fighting over a boy. Her first fight was over a boy. There's no honor in that. Everybody, oh yeah. Let me just stop. Because I've seen her, the girl that our sister that passed over. She had some girl was picking on her walking from school, and instead of defending her, she just stopped the fight completely. Or instead of saying like you're not gonna jump her, or you're not gonna even hit her, like while she turned around and shit like that, whatever. But regulate the shit. You just stopping it. Because she was fucking with that bitch man too that was trying to fight her sister. And that's why that girl even knew Brianna in the first place. Because of her. Because she would do that. Because before Brianna came to live with them, I wasn't living with them. So she came to live with them. And she was telling me that she got a disease. She got an STD. She was going around telling people that. Before I even met the girl, she told me that. I didn't use that against her. I didn't know for sure what she had. But that wasn't even my place to tell her. And when I met her, we actually clicked to the point where I easily could call her my sister. We connected in a way where I felt like she was my sister. We got into it at one point in time. But sisters could get into it. They would get into it with their fucking siblings and be like, I'm going to kill them. I'm ready to kill them. Like, no, it ain't that serious. It is not that serious. Trust me. If you need to die, you're going to end up dying. I don't need to kill you. I don't need to accelerate the process. When I call you my sister. What the fuck? But once I don't, it's all is fair in love and war type of shit. Thin line between love and hate. You're open, okay? Bet you wish you had my protection now, huh? I be protecting these bitches they don't even know. And then I developed to be the enemy. This been happening all my life. I've seen it. But my natural way is to protect people. Because I don't like to see anybody being taken advantage of. So if I'm in your presence, if you're in my presence, maybe that experience is valuable for me, for somebody else, you, or whatever. So that's why I'm down to do it until I'm not no more. Then we won't have this. I won't have this encounter. I'm not in your presence. So they be trying to claw their way back in. Yeah, I ain't got nobody to tell about my shit and actually be mad for me and with me and shit like that. That's who I used to be. Niggas and all. Towards niggas and all. And she would go around telling people that. Gossip kills. This is why you going through karma, though. Because I didn't even really know what that meant when she would go say that. But when she told me, she told people that, I was like, it made me think about what she would say about Brianna and all that type of shit, too. And then I'll be like, I didn't know what it was. It's that. You gossiping. And now you're painting a picture for them about me. Painting the pictures and they crop me in. Yeah. You're painting the pictures about me. So now they're like, oh yeah, she can't fight better than me. I ain't scared of her. Going around telling people I'm from Grape Street and stuff like that. I'm from the hood and stuff. Trying to make people scared of me, and they'll meet me and they'll be like, I thought she was a bully, but you so cool. One of her friends said that to me. And I would never forget it when he said that. Telling dudes too. That's why I said I used to buck up on dudes. Trey. We used to always fight. The fucker. And the last fight we had was in that orgy house. Now getting mad at me because while y'all was over there performing orgies and fucking up y'all credit, I was over there building my motherfucking credit. So by the time I got to use it, it looked like y'all, I never had nothing, like I never struggled. So they made sure like I fell between their hands. I asked for their hand. If I reached for their hand. But why couldn't I reach for their hand? I did a lot for them. But I wasn't coming back to collect. I was just like, damn. They got everybody else living with them. And then I always come with something. I never come for free. Especially after I got out of high school. Like even when her mom let me stay there at first. She was trying to tell me I needed to give her some of my check from working. And I had been trying to fight the lady that adopted me for the check that she would give for me every month. But I got tired and exhausted of doing it by myself. So I just, focused on keeping a job. And I kept a job all throughout high school. So I just thought, man, I won't ask you for anything, I won't be a burden, or anything like that. And then so when I did, tell the friend that, or the girl I used to call my friend, she told her mom, you're not supposed to do that and stuff like that. And then her mom changed her mind. But you see, she accepted me and then wanted something from me and had to be told not to. And I was going to give it to her. But that's what type of person I am. So by the time I finished school and got good credit and stuff and can use my shit finally, they're thinking I didn't struggle. But I'm like, I did all this so I wouldn't have to continue to struggle. I was already struggling before y'all became grown. Well, they all looked at me like I don't even have nothing. Everything I had to work hard for it. I had to work so hard throughout high school. Every summer I would try to get 2 jobs. I had to work and be in these honor classes and shit, AP classes, stay on top of the game, get A's in those, and work. I used to work so much that, before I moved to their house, I was with someone else. I was with a lady I called my grandma. She used to end up calling up there and be like, she too young to be working that much. That's how much I used to work. Then I eventually lost that job. Or did I quit? I don't know. And it was McDonald's. All right. But yeah, so I had to do a lot of stuff, and then so when I worked that hard, I worked for better things. I didn't work for the same things they had. And then they started finding ways to come after me, and they're still coming after me years later. I've been out of college over 10 years. And yeah, I got my master's over 10 years ago. Yeah. So why are they stealing my energy? Like, why are you, like, you hate me that much? I had to tolerate so much with y'all, try to prove myself as y'all claim to y'all. And I've done it time and time again. I've been merciful. I've been graceful. I've been forgiving. What more y'all want? Because y'all ain't getting none of that now. None of that. So I don't even know why you over here looking. Go somewhere else. I did a reading about that. So it's coming out. These motherfuckers was mad at that, huh? They so obsessed with you. And I forgot what else I said, but they're so obsessed with you, though. They need to go somewhere else with that shit. Anyway. But yeah, so. And then Ra names means war if you add the W, okay? Parentheses W, okay? And backwards spells war. So war has been declared. I declare war, okay? I am not saying it. I am the messenger. I'm him dog, okay? I'm that dog, okay? Dogs are very significant, okay? They were doing dog sacrifices. Y'all went that far? Ugh. Ain't y'all tired of stupid shit happening to y'all? And I was talking about being a cursed lark. Families. Because a lot of their dreams gonna die. That's their karma. They were on a pathway, especially after they encountered me or any other natural born savior. Yeah, like it was just always, everybody made it a point to be better than me. Made it their mission to be better than me. Not neglecting everything, every other important thing they got going on and could be focusing on. Long as they could be better than me, or long as they could make me feel like I'm less than, or make themselves feel like they win against me. It's something against me. It always got to include me. So much I'm not in any of these people's lives. They were at my last dinner supper. Some of these people were at my last dinner supper. My last supper that we had. So much I didn't want to post that shit online. I knew it was the Last Supper. At the Last Supper. No, Jesus was like, yeah, one of you at this table are going to betray me. Somebody is going to betray me at this table. I looked at the whole table. Was like, all these motherfuckers about to betray me. And every last one did. Tamasa, Kasiana, Lakaya, Prashan, Susie, Bay, Miss B, whatever you want to call yourself. Why do I see somebody else in the corner? That was the seating arrangement. That's why I went in that specific order. Somebody else was right here. Who was that? Who was that? I don't remember. But somebody else was right there. And I invited the one that I didn't apologize to. And she didn't want to go. More stuff for us. I ended up paying for the whole bill, a $300 bill, might I add. I was just doing it to celebrate that I was opening up my office. Didn't want nobody to feel burning. Some of these motherfuckers, I paid for their whole meal. They gave me like a little bit, Some of them were able to contribute, but most of them didn't. And it was a $300 bill. And then the bitch on my left side, she was just saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. And that's what made me start thinking about all the people at the table. And you know, one person at the table, which was the lady I was calling my godmom, she was on the right of me. And she went back and told a mutual friend of ours, you know, she not friends with nobody at that table, who was at that table with us. You know, she fell out with everybody at that table with us. Like it's my fault. Like there's just something wrong with me. And she ends up being one that I fall out with. Pay attention. I really hope my stories be helping y'all. Like, I really don't like to talk about myself. And I don't want people to think I'm being, you know, emotional, bitter, or anything like that. And I already know they doing some shit now. But we got Ra out here. Ruh, ruh, like a Dungeon Dragon. Ruh, ruh, like a Dungeon Dragon. Oh, Baba Yaga out here. Somebody Nana. Okay, somebody's name could be Olivia, too. Danielle. Oshkosh. Or that store, Oshkosh, but gosh. Somebody shops there for their child. Okay. Or did. Or recently did. Got something? Awesome. Yeah. And Baba Yaga, she normally looks all nice and sweet. She look like her demonic form. She's trying to say these people are not real. They appearing to be real, but they're not. And especially some of these elders are people, adult children's mothers. Adult children's mothers. They're doing a lot of shit to their children. But they're using a lot of their children as a ploy to attack you or someone else. It's so sad. It's like you over there stabbing them in the neck slowly but surely. And then you're sitting there helping them destroy me, hurt me, inflict pain on me or them. Something really wrong with you. And you really just don't get it. For real. Yeah, so this girl that I've been talking about a lot in my readings lately, she has a daughter. And she's on her second marriage if she hasn't been divorced already. But, you know, before her second marriage, you know, her now husband proposes to the child under the guise of, you know, this is my formal way of showing this girl that I accept her into my home too. I accept her as my person too. And initially, I thought that was just a great thing because some people be alienating their children. Yeah. But somebody about to get annihilated. But you know, so I thought it was a good thing. It was a good gesture, a sweet gesture. He bought her a ring and everything, put it on her like that. But can y'all help me use y'all discernment? Like, by using your discernment, can you guys help me put that together now? What I may be thinking, so I don't have to say it because it's hurtful to think about and say. Because I've been hearing their messages. I've been hearing what they've been trying to say. And what actually ended up happening to that girl. And these bitches be so fucking thirsty about one child making the family look like a family. Whether it's the first child or the second child, but especially that second child. Oh no, I'm not gonna fuck this up this time. Or this ain't gonna be fucked up this time. This ain't gonna be disturbed this time. I'm gonna have my happy family. My child's gonna be happy. Even if that means my first child has to take some punches, some hits for the fucking team. But I care about what's happening with her or them. Yeah, Ronald McDonald is very significant as well. Those names and initials. Ra came out already. Somebody bigger than you and I. Whew. You're gonna wish you'd never done that. I felt it. I'm just like, I know how fucking desperate this bitch is to be married and feel like she happily married, that she can go around and flash her relationship in other people's time. I'm like, I don't want to sound like a jealous person though. And she ends up telling me, nah, you ain't gonna disturb my house when I asked her to help my son and me. And actually, I don't think I came straight out and asked her could she help me. I just actually relayed information that was given to me regarding that, seeing if the offer was still on the table. But I wasn't really asking. But she needed to say that to me. You're not gonna come disturb my household because of this shit, huh? This gift. One of the last things she says, go do your spells somewhere else. Nigga, my spell's gonna save you and your children's lives. They would have saved them. Saved that shit from happening. Bitches be trying to hold on to these men. This nigga may look like Uncle Phil, but he's nowhere near a man like fucking Uncle Phil. She bought this nigga a car, and while she kept her car that she had since I was in fucking high school, driving it around, claiming, oh, this is only the good car. Like, this is only like the car for trips and stuff like that. Nah, you bought that nigga the car. You don't want to look like a dumb bitch yet again. But I can't. My son, who you claim is your nephew, can live under your roof with me, with his caregiver. And you did all that? Bet you wish you would have kept that offer on the table now. Yeah. Then she was trying to rub it all in my face. Yeah, no, you reached out to me because you wanted help and all this type of stuff. Like, you're just like, I can't give you help, or I'm not going to give you help. You need me now. See, they do shit like that to me. They do that. She's a Scorpio too. I see it all, y'all. I see it. I could tell you what happened to your friend. That truck driver friend. You know, huh? Is that quilt thick enough? Whew. Someone's name could be Layana, Raina, Samantha, Keisha. Some name. It can't come in. Because I hated this bitch. Oh, I hated her. I wish I was this bold as I am now, like a kid. Oh, I would have beat that bitch up for you. Okay? You probably still did the same shit, and I would probably be still here right now. But I wanted to beat that bitch up so bad. Okay? It was her first husband's sister. I think her name starts with an F. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I hated her. She let that bitch punk her out of this world. But done a whole bunch of shit to me. Her daughter. Wouldn't be surprised she's doing shit to her son now. She's fucked up in the head. But always trying to claim somebody else's. You wasted time. You wasted time. You could be healing right now. You should be healing. Toot that thing up. You should be healing, bitch. You should heal, bitch. You should heal. Someone's name could be Hill, Hill, or How, as well. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I Spirit Raga. I Miss You by Aaron Hall. Okay, someone can have a bald head, a black person with a bald head, or somebody gonna be bald. Okay, you might as well go bald at this point. Going bald is like they waiting on you to do one more thing, and you gone. They ain't gonna say nothing else to you. This ain't even a warning, okay? You are hanging by a thread. Know that. Know that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to go because I'm hurting them, or they hurting them now. They hurting them. Olivia Pope off the show Scandal could be significant. Helen, Troy. I said Trey earlier. Roy as well. Somebody about to rot. Okay. Lent. Something around Lent. Someone's name could also be Lynn or have Lynn in it. But Lent during the time of Lent door. Okay. Or the Lents that they went to avoid this door, not have to choose this door. They know they have to choose this door or something. It's giving me that like Saw energy, the movie Saw. Vulcan, inventiveness. Yeah, somebody about to eat at somebody's flesh, the rotten flesh. I think of vultures when I see Vulcan. Inventiveness in reverse. All of these cards is in reverse. Beauty is in reverse. Inventiveness and action is in reverse. They even wanted people to stop thinking about themselves as being beautiful, or this is about to happen to them. You know, a makeup artist is significant, or somebody who's really like creative when it comes to beauty, showing beauty online. Whether you do it, it's giving me like, so say if you're a person, you know, like you're always wearing different costumes online, or, you know, like people think you're wearing different costumes or something like that, you know, they're pointing that out. Yeah, some of the shit I had to wear because of motherfuckers covered my shit. I had to wear it before I lose that shit. Because that will be the last time to walk through that door for that shit. Poseidon, I saw Poison too, okay? So you might as well call me Poison Ivy, okay? Flo, someone's name is Flo as well. And the girl I was talking about earlier, she was hanging out with this bitch named Flo. And one day she introduced me to her, or, you know, or I've seen her a few times, and you know, she invited me to this kickback that she was having over at her house, Flo's house. She invited me to there though. Someone's name could be like Ziana as well. Florence, Flora, or Laura. But yeah, so she invited me over there, and she ends up leaving. Because she basically, was she babysitting? I don't know, but I feel like she was babysitting at this house, and they were doing, you know, all types of shit. Okay, we were doing. I don't really want to say we, because I wasn't doing all types of shit, but I was doing something, you know. And I stayed there the whole night because this girl that was her friend wanted me to stay. And this girl like girls, so, you know, I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, and then her girl lived with her and everything, you know, I ain't think nothing of it. You know, we stayed in the living room. We didn't go in nobody's rooms or nothing like that. So, you know, at the table playing spades all night, basically. We were playing spades. And I had, like, did I just learn then? I don't know, but like I was very new to it, and so I would study a long time. And she, this girl Flo would get mad, but her emotions then start changing until the girl that invited me over with her left. And so, like, I was wondering, I was just like, why do you want me to stay here if you get mad at me so easily? Because she would stay wanting to be my partner in spades and stuff like that. And then she was like, this girl gonna make me mad. Like, she would do like be grunting and shit. I'm just like, why do you, like, I wanted to, that's how many times I got to want to leave because of how she was doing. But I didn't know, like, certain drugs impacted people too, you know, like, and I'm just like, oh my God. I just really knew about weed, okay? And sometimes I know about pills, but you know, like, that's it. But I don't know like the deep effects of those things as well. But anyway, I'm not trying to stitch on nobody, but that's how it was. And so I really didn't like it like that. I didn't really like her like that. Because she got mad too easily, and I don't like people that get mad at me. And then we're playing a game. We're not even playing for money or nothing. You know, like, you getting so mad at me. And she kept saying like study long, study wrong, and type of shit. And I was just getting the hang of it. Or like, cause spades is one of those games like I can't retain that shit. I really can't retain it. I don't retain all the rules, but I don't think I also give myself enough credit as well, because I'm not a really, what is it called, avid player? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but I don't play it enough for me to not know it. Like poker, to know it, like poker. So I just know for myself, knowing that type of stuff about myself. If somebody was in my same shoes, I wouldn't even take it so seriously. I wouldn't even look at this as a serious game, because this person isn't playing with the horses. A horse race could be significant, or y'all do bets and stuff like that, sports books. But yeah, so like I wasn't, trying to do that, and I'm not even really a gambler. Like, I don't really like to play games for no reason. All right, everything I do is purposeful. Okay, I really don't like to play games. I like to play games when I was a child. When I got older, I didn't really like to play games. Okay, but yeah, I don't play games, man. I don't play games, okay? But I do like family night games. Like, I like stuff like that, because it's like, we all know we having fun. All know we end up cracking a smile by the end of the day. It's not serious, But anyway. But yeah, so this girl was like this. And then so the next morning, or the next day, or the next time I saw the girl that invited me, she asked me, like, what did you think about Flo? And I told her exactly what I just told y'all. I was like, I don't really jive with her attitude like that. I ain't gonna even lie. She's like, and we both are the same sign, zodiac sign, or if that was really her sign, I don't know. But yeah, and she was like, I gotta figured you was gonna say something like that. This is the same girl that was going around telling motherfuckers I fight niggas and shit like that. Because she always try to make my reputation precede me. Like, I can't make my own decisions. People can't make their own conclusions as well. Because this girl, although I felt this way about this girl didn't see that there was any problem with her. Or, see that I didn't fuck with her like that. She was trying to get closer to me. She was trying to ask me to do her taxes. And all that. Invited me over again. I just didn't want to fuck with her. And during that time, I wasn't as bold as I am now. But I was bold enough to say what I need to say. Because if I say it to you, I don't give a fuck if it get back to her. I would hope it get delivered to her. Maybe it'll come out better through that way. Or the impact or the result will be faster. So you will get the message. You will get the message easier. I don't know, but quicker. Maybe you won't take it as well because it's coming from somebody else. But shit, I don't give a fuck. That's how much I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm not pursuing her. Cut a nigga off. Little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. At the store, I could get them both. I don't want to choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now. I make money moves. Bitch, I ain't gotta play. I make money moves. When I see you and I don't speak, that mean I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves. Cardi B, a Libra girl, could be significant. What's this bitch mixed with Hispanic? I can't remember. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. Yeah, and I'm tired of these motherfucking flows. And then I ended up working with a flow. I wouldn't be surprised if that bitch was on crack from the time I met her to when I started working for this. And this was the same flow. Because this same flow just didn't like me off the bat for no reason. And I never said shit to her. But the bitch that was hanging out with Flo would always try to find ways to speak to me. Your hair long, kind because I was wearing a curly when she was talking about your hair long, kind. If you straighten your hair gonna be long, kind. Yeah. And then Flo grabs her out of nowhere and try to act like she talking about something so important. Like, basically probably said, don't talk to that bitch. Don't pump that bitch head up. I don't give a fuck. Bitches be doing so much, putting on so many shows. I don't give a fuck about your antics, your performance. Fuck your performance. You just wasted my motherfucking time. I hate when people waste my time. Like, it's like a huge pet peeve of mine. Somebody said that shit to me one day too. Crazy. But yeah, so yeah, somebody said that to me one time. That is supposed to scare me. That's your funeral. Let me pull out some tarot. Let me get some tarot. See if they put 4 of swords. You 4 of swords in my ass, huh? Dead. They said, bitch, you about to be dead. Nah, you about to be dead. Or you already dead. That's probably why you coming out. I don't give a fuck. Told y'all to leave me the fuck alone. Y'all should have just left me alone. Y'all claim I don't want to be involved with y'all so much. Why y'all following me? Like, I don't get it. Like, I caused so much trouble. Why y'all looking for me then? 2 of Pentacles. Both of these bitches. Probably dead. 9 of Cups. Somebody wish fulfillment is about to come true. The Empress. Oh, especially. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then when I saw the second Flo, or this Flo the second time, she was pregnant. And she was talking about, she was telling us about in the class when we go around the room to introduce ourselves. Why do I know her whole fucking family? She's like, yeah, and then me and my sister, we're twins, and we always get pregnant around the same time. Like, I just found out I'm such and such weeks pregnant. I believe 5 or 6 weeks pregnant to be exact. But I don't give a fuck that much. Anyway, my memory just be fucking, making y'all motherfucking bitches feel special or something. Is that what it is? You're right. It sounds more louder than usual. But yeah, y'all got caught. Y'all got caught somewhere y'all can't even fucking breathe on your own in. Searching for treasures. We got the 7 of Wands. And this man, this scuba diver shit. Got gloves on and shit. Trying to go in somebody's lab. And all these mermen are coming at his ass with wands. In the water. Vicious. Fire and water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Yeah, she up in here telling us about her sister, her twin sister and shit. It must get on her nerves that's the case. She was comparing how many, because they got like the similar amount of babies, or they had twins around the same time. It's something like that. I shouldn't know that much though. We talking about yourself, but people say shit like that and don't realize they create personas in people's head about stuff. Like, I don't care enough. But imagine somebody who cared enough about stupid shit that you just said. It made you a target. Because not too long after, like 2 months later, she finds out her brother dies. How do I know that? How? You don't fuck with me. During this time, I met this bitch at my job. I had this speech where I used to say, my name is Equilla, And that's funny. I just wrote that this morning at 7:20, 9:20 at 7:20 a.m. All right. But yeah, I used to say the speech like, like, my name is Aquila. You could butcher it, but just don't make fun of it. Don't play games with it, motherfucker. And I didn't even know nothing about ISIS. And then I realized, my relations with my past life being ISIS. But I didn't know that when I was saying that, because that's my values, right? And I was the last one to go in class. She has already said her story, this Flo character. Okay? Because that's what you are. You're a fucking character. You don't even deserve to be called a girl or a boy, bitch. Character. Such a menace. And acting like that while she pregnant. And this ain't even all that I got from her. For her and about her. But it's a lot of it. You almost done. We almost done with your ass. But yeah, so I'm the last one to introduce myself. And I always like to go last. I used to like to go last because I didn't used to like to be in the spotlight. I used to like to go first when I was in school, but I still would let people strike out, and I would go last. And I say this speech last, okay? I'm the only one that say I'm adamant about my name. I don't want a nickname or nothing. I just came to be comfortable with calling myself Quill, okay? Nobody had to tell me that. Nobody gave me that name but me, okay? If anybody did, it was God, but me. I like that name. I gave myself that name, all right? But during that time, I wasn't accepting no nicknames. You could butcher it all you want until you get it right, but do not make fun of it, all right? I'm the only one that said that. And everybody remembered that shit. It was like, one person was like, damn, who's this girl talking about her name like this? She's really, I forgot what word they used. But anyway, so one day in class, I call her, because we were in training at this time, I call her Florence, because that's what her name is. I'm the only one with a fucking speech or something. She didn't say my name is Flo, and I prefer people to call me Flo. I just knew you as Florence because we know people's stuff. I think we got name tags and shit, name tags. I don't know, but we know people as they name that they fucking put on a fucking application. And she's turning around like, who you guys are? Who? Did someone say Florence? Like, I told y'all to call me this. Who the fuck are you? You didn't say nothing like that. So that could be a reason why she just didn't fuck with me off the bat before I even like to talk to her. I mean, before I even knew she didn't fuck with me like that. But she did try to make it known. She's like, everybody else made it known they don't like you. I want to make sure you know that I don't like you too. And one day she logs out of my computer and sits there. Because someone was sitting in my seat and I just moved to the next available seat. So everybody gets to have their assigned seat and nobody could get to take over their seat without commotion but me, right? Logged out of my computer in a call center that you got to have certain systems up by a certain time and shit. Logs out of my computer and sits there. And I'll confront her. And this bitch is pregnant doing stupid shit like this. I confront her. I'm like, I was logged into that computer. Yeah, she turned off the computer and logged me out. I was like, well, I was sitting at, like, I didn't think nobody had assigned seats since I normally, it wasn't even normal. That's why I didn't mind moving to another seat. And I didn't move to her seat specifically because of who she was. I didn't even really know who sat in what seat. It was so new. So I wasn't going to get mad at the fucking seat. But I was mad at the fact that I didn't have a seat. But I just focused on the solution and went to go log into the next available computer in the area I wanted to sit in. Everybody else got to pick their area, but they saw I was in that area the day before. They were trying to get to me for whatever reason by doing the musical chairs with the fucking computers. But I go to her and I tell her this, and she says, I analyzed that. Is this a joke? That word don't even fucking fit there, bitch. And I just walked away and said she got me fucked up. And I just kept on focusing on the fact that you got a baby and you acting like that. Because she, like I said, she has, it's not all, everything I've said today is not everything that she's done, but it's most of it. Because that's how little I interact with her. I'm trying to emphasize that in case you didn't get it. See, I didn't do that much to her. That wasn't that bad. No, yes it was. It shouldn't even been that much, which is what I'm trying to say. How little I give a fuck about you. This bitch do her own hair. It looks fucked up. Fucking with somebody who your friend asking about my hair. That's why I put that in there. You see? Pay attention. Had these ugly ass braids in her hair. I'm like, I could go in on you. The only thing that's saving you right now is that baby. Because I don't believe in fucking with somebody when they pregnant. Now you're not, I know. Or you're not pregnant that I know of, to my knowledge. My permission. My authority. I keep thinking about them ugly ass braids. Them some ugly ass braids. I remember them fucking individuals. Ugly ass braids. Ugly ass braids. Nappy at the end. Matted all up. Looking like Velcro. Bitch. Then she had the nerve to do the front over. And lead her back. Like, nigga, take that all that shit down. Fucked up ass braids. I remember them shits vividly. And can't even dress. Then the bitch brought some macaroni to the potluck. The bitch put fucking raw ass raw as red and green bell pepper. Raw as it didn't even fucking cook the bell peppers. If you're gonna do all that honestly that looked like some Hispanic mac and cheese. That's why I thought she was mixed with Spanish. Or do she date Spanish men or something? I don't know. It's something about that. It's something. But she thinks she in a whole nother world. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that ugly bitch. Okay. And the ugly bitches always got a nerve to raise their sword up at me. But I hardly kill you with mine. And that's not with force. I hardly have to use my sword against you. That's how desperate you look. Find a way to interact with me. Turn off my whole fucking computer. But yeah. So, pay attention. These hoes do shit like that. There's many more stories I could say about this topic. I could go on and on about this topic. But I'm going to stop right here. Because I already sent y'all ugly ass energy. And I would love to see this video. So I do not want to risk any more of risk any more of that possibility coming true for me. But yeah, I was doing these tarot. So yeah, this Queen of Wands, the bitch I was just talking about, she a Leo. Leo, Aries, Sag, okay? I believe I spoke about all of those type of signs, or these people who were these signs. And In these stories, some of these people were these signs Gemini as well, especially fire signs and Leo. And then we got the sun again. Well, we got the sun and more Leo energy. Yeah, so yeah, it was time for me to say something. 4 of Pentacles, because now they on their fucking deathbed, or they sick. They got a health scare, and it's making them remember all the shit they did to me. And then the King of Wands is in reverse. Queen of Wands is upright, and King of Wands is in reverse. Okay, or you lost somebody very close to you. That brother could have been a fire sign, or somebody's brother is a fire sign, and they just lost them. Okay, or they about to lose them in jail, or something in jail. We got 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, or right after somebody get out of jail, they're gonna die. 8 of Pentacles, about a co-worker at work. I was speaking a lot about work today. Look at that. And then we got 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody had to leave their job. King of Swords. A King of Swords was behind someone leaving their job. And then Justice. Or they filed a report. The last job I worked after I got pregnant was this job I was just talking about. And someone, before I can be moved to a different department, going from a call center agent to a recruitment manager, well, something in recruitment, I forget what I call it, but somewhere in recruitment, okay, where I don't have to answer phones. I ain't gotta answer phones. I make money moves. And you know them bitches was asking where the fuck I was when I left. Cause soon as we got on the phone, we got on the floor. And then it was like another level we go to. And they was mad they didn't see me in the room because I had moved on. But anyway, before that happened, everybody was doing shit to make sure that this didn't happen. I didn't get recruited or promoted, or if you want to call it that, or go to another department where it was less, emotionally draining, okay? Because, yeah. That job, I think, yeah. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I don't even know if it's safe to say the name of the company or anything like that. And not because I'm scared. It's just like, I just don't know who's trying to walk over to the good side. Who's trying to be forgiven. Because there's so many of y'all or them doing things that impact me, or because you're connected to me or trying to be connected to me again, it's going to impact you. And that's their goal. So don't succumb to their bullshit. Keep walking the right path, and that shit gon' matter at the end. They're reading about that. They lie because your truth exposes there, because truth will magnetize the truth. Anything connected to truth, the good, will magnetize to good. But yeah, they put a report on me about some shit that I don't even know they're talking about. To make people question my ability to hold confidential information. I'm like, nigga, I create confidential information. I create shit that shouldn't be shared. I don't give a fuck about their fucking information that much. And then when the thing they were accusing me of, they couldn't even really come forward and give me all the details of it. Someone's name could be Christina. And after that happened, after Christina brought this up to me, Christina did not come to work. She was a no-show. And she was known as the HR manager or something like that. So it wasn't like she had a small position. She had a rope pulling position. But you know about Christina? Christina got a pass. She used to be in the club with no shoes on every weekend. And I also found out I knew Christina's brother, or went to school with Christina's brother. And Christina ended up graduating before I graduated, or even could meet probably her brother. I don't know. But anyway, and I didn't even really know him like that, but he fucking found a way to motherfucking tell motherfuckers that he know me too. Like, I'm sitting at my desk with my back turned. He comes in for Christina. Or, he wasn't really coming there for Christina, but Christina brought him in to get a job, at this company. And And the guy's name, I think his name is Adrian. I don't know. I don't really know him like that, but I just knew I've seen him around at my school. And he used to be in some type of group. Was he like a Kappa or Sigma? I think he's a Sigma. I don't know. But anyway, I am at my desk with my back turned. I don't even know who's having a conversation in the back of me right now. Even when Christina's saying this is my brother, I don't know that that's her brother because I didn't really know Christina like that. And so I'm doing my work, and then he's talking. Her brother is talking to my coworkers, and then one of my coworkers taps me on my shoulder. It was like, he said he knows you, and he's like, yeah, I know her, and and like pointing me out, like making an effort to, but he's never said nothing to me in school. I don't know you, man. Like, I might as well should have said that shit, but I really didn't know him like that. He's never said nothing to me in school. I was surprised he even knew who I was, because he's never said nothing to me. But I've seen him, or I'll probably see him because he performed on some type of team. I can't remember. Like, I think he was stepping. I don't know, but either way it go, I just knew him and a whole bunch of motherfuckers because of that. Somebody's name could be Tyrone, Sean, Tori, first, middle, last name, or nickname. And then so all these bitches, so this nigga did this, right? Most of the time, what niggas will do that in front of they bitch. And I don't even know him like that. So it looked like to the bitch that I'm trying to get with him, or he wants me. Like, that's my fault. I'm minding my motherfucking own business. I didn't even know of your existence. But motherfuckers be like, hey, don't you remember me? Hey, try to make themselves look cooler or something. I don't know. Because I'm sure not walking around like y'all are. Hi, baby. I feel my baby. My baby be coming through telepathy. I'm sorry if I sound so angry. I'm not upset. It's coming out, and these type of things, I've left it alone because I didn't like how they made me feel. The way you make me feel. Yeah, I was about to remix that because that don't turn me on, nigga. That turns me the fuck off. Get the fuck away from me. And I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look. Motherfuckers do all this shit behind my back. In this same job, I was sitting down, and I had just found out I was pregnant. He not random, but I knew of him before. He's never come to me randomly and hugged me like that. And he hugged me. And he claimed it was because he was so proud of me. Then find out, like, he's a part of some of these groups and shit too. Still a hug for me, and I had to snap on his ass. Like, I didn't know him. Because I'm like, don't even be touching me like that. I know you trying to fucking say congratulations and shit, but I don't give a fuck. Don't touch me. And then from the back, you want some fucking greasy shit. Well, these are, sorry, like, I don't want to talk about myself so much, but I'm not lying about this. And I really think if y'all paid attention to stuff that happened like this in the past even, try to jog some of your memory about some of the stuff that you've been wondering about, because it's coming back up for a reason. It means something. Or it's going to help others. Somebody could even be battling about telling people about your pregnancy and stuff. People found out, most people found out I was pregnant or even had a kid once I had the kid. Rarely people knew when I was pregnant, I was pregnant. But I'm glad. Look at the shit people attempt to do. Like, some people really got mad at me. But I didn't even know it could go this deep during that time when I was reacting and all that type of stuff. But I was just following my gut. Following my son. Guiding me. Seeing what I don't see. Y'all think morning sickness is just because your body, is introducing something. It's like more than that. It's more spiritual than we think. That's why I don't want none of my work to go to waste with my son. Not that I think he owes me anything. I owe it to myself to be able to enjoy that fruit of my labor. He don't owe me nothing for that, and I don't resent him from nothing that happened to me while I was pregnant. That wasn't his responsibility, nothing. But because I had these type of experiences when I was pregnant with him, this is why it's not going to be so easy for you to just take my son from me and erase me from the earth. But why me? And I'm not saying this in a pity way. Like, if y'all hate me so much and y'all could keep attempting to do things in different ways, the same way over and over again, why not choose somebody else? Like, you will probably have a better chance at success, right? You can't beat me. You couldn't fuck with me if you wanted to. I'm telling you. I'm not even playing at this point. All you bitches is my sons. I will son you figuratively or literally. Need I say more? Call me arrogant, call me cockiness, call me cocky, whatever you want to fucking call me. Long as it keep your ass far away from me and convince you not to try this shit again. Don't try again. Don't dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and go lick your wounds somewhere else. Go sit and shiver in fear for all I fucking care. But leave me the fuck out of it. Leave me in mind. Anybody connected to me that I want to be connected to me alone. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed your afternoon snack, read, whatever you want to call this one, okay? Yesterday I did a reading. I called it the breakfast read. It was because I try to make an effort to come on here every single day, but I haven't been able to pinpoint the time. And, and sometimes I come multiple times a day. So I guess this is like during snack time. Or what is this? Yeah. Oh, it's a late lunch. Okay, that 2:30 feeling. That 2:30 coffee feeling that y'all get y'all break. So hope y'all enjoyed this message and it blessed you. I really wanted to continue to shuffle these cards to see if the Four of Swords came out, because I feel like it's in the air. All right, but we got the Four of Pentacles right before the Eight of Swords, so should be that. Okay, because they've been trying to get me arrested, and like I told y'all the police stories, and as many other times too, even recently when I've been parked somewhere. Just trying to find a way I'm doing something wrong because they got my son. So if you don't know, now you know. So please quit while you're ahead. And y'all motherfuckers fucking with me and y'all got shit to lose. Like I was talking about that pregnant bitch. I'm like, why are you fucking with anybody? Why are you talking shit about anybody? Because she was rude. But she was that quiet rude, scary ass, bitch ass rude. That type of, if you do confront them, they try to kind of deter you. Like she said, I analyzed that. What you think you doing? I said, that bitch better be lucky she fucking pregnant. Because I would say a whole bunch of other shit. But guess what? She ended up getting cursed out so badly, she started crying after that. So I didn't have to do shit. That's what I'm saying. Now she found out her brother died. It's no aha, but I'm just like, pay attention. Stop. They were trying to show you something outside of that, and they say, like, do you care about this baby, though? Or are you having this baby for somebody else so you get paid, you broke bitch? Some of these bitches be in the fucking, in these jobs, don't really want to be there, but they be in there for a certain period of time because they got something coming in if they complete a certain amount of time here. So don't be surprised if you see somebody get fired soon after they got hired and shit like that, because they other deal came through. Their other job came through. They much rather have less labor, all that type of stuff. You could be late as much as you want to. Bitch was always late. But I got written up for being 1 minute late before. All because she was pregnant. But around here doing a bunch of shit while you pregnant. What? You don't think that's about to transfer to your baby? You're going to be lucky if you make it. And I ain't going to have to do nothing. I heard about her dad. Was it her dad too? I don't know. But her brother passed on. Or somebody dad passed. I heard about it. Same thing happened with the sibling I've been talking about. She didn't come to me and say her dad passed away. She had her friends reaching out to me on Facebook saying, my dad passed away. One accidentally said, my dad, y'all dad passed away. I mean, Yashika dad. She came back and said. And this was all after a wedding happened that she didn't invite me to. Maybe because she thought I was going to interrupt her wedding. The first one I didn't want to go to. The second one, I wouldn't have minded going there. Because I had met him before she actually ended up marrying him. I didn't have a problem with him. Until she married him. Woo! He showed his ass, okay? He had a heavy mask on at first. He was acting like one of them timid ass motherfucking boyfriends. He got married, thought he got some balls. Because you got a fucking title. Like I said, you may look like motherfucking Uncle Phil, but you ain't. You ain't even got the pockets like that. And then both of them bitches, actually all three of them bitches, got married to motherfuckers who barely could make their own fucking money. The third bitch that I really wasn't talking about, she was scared of her fucking girl boyfriend, whatever you call him. Her boyfriend, because she was the man, she was the stud. Keisha bitch ass. Talk about my motherfucking teeth because I didn't want to fucking go to Vegas. Going off like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking put her in check. Nah, wrong one. You been living with Yashika too long. Or she let y'all take over her master bedroom. Not me. All right? I don't owe you shit. Not even respect. All that shit y'all did to her when I was young. But, ooh, if I found out when it was happening, that's why I didn't. Because I would have fought and got away with it. Because her scary bitch ass didn't want to. She was scary even when she was at the age to fight. She's scary. That's why she attacked me behind my fucking back. She's scary. But like I said in that reading, everybody who spoke on you or did anything behind your back, whatever it was, death came knocking. She just had a wedding. And then her dad passed away. The motherfuckers reaching out to me. But when they reached out to me, I ignored it. I had to ignore it. I didn't even know about this wedding she didn't invite me to. But y'all make an effort to call me about a funeral? Reach out to me about a funeral? Nobody couldn't convince her to at least invite her sister to the wedding? I ain't even have to be in the shit. And it don't really hurt me. It's just baffling. And I'm so happy I followed my intuition. That intuition, she came through that day. I mean, that time. Because I was like feeling bad. I'm like, will I regret it? No, somebody, I brought this up to someone. And I said, I don't think I should message them back. And I knew her dad. And I was I felt bad. I felt guilty for ignoring it like I didn't care, because that's not what it was. Like, and then this was after I already been to a funeral for my own grandma. And I couldn't even stay in her house. So when I hear about another funeral, and then it's not my dad per se, it made no difference to me. And I was protecting myself. Like I said, I didn't even know about the wedding. And then I found out that that's how the wedding is. She showed me pictures of him walking down the aisle and shit. She gave me a whole lookbook, but didn't invite me to the wedding. For me to say no. But she probably thought she knew what I was going to say. But you see how she always hold things in the past against me just to justify her being bitter about new shit that you could have let that go. Tried it again. It didn't hurt you that bad that I didn't go to your first wedding after all that happened, transpired amongst us. 3, 4, including Kyra. Thank you for the second like, and may God bless you bonusly, if you're still here. Yeah, I know this one ain't gonna get too much traction. I'm not surprised. I've been wanting to go, but it keeps coming out. Guys, like, keep going. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Chris Brown. Talk that shit, okay? And I found out this bitch had a whole fucking wedding I didn't even know about. And then motherfuckers trying to call me for a funeral. That don't make nobody suspicious too, Nobody. Like, I don't know, but anyway. Then right before my baby was born, well, let's just say her baby was born. Her second baby was born. Her last cousin passed on. She said, now it's no one. It's just us. It gave me an eerie feeling when she said that. Her dad had died. And then she said something about the other people that died too. She had this grandma. She didn't want me around. Came out there for my grandma's funeral. She went over there, took the baby, who was a newborn, to see her grandma. And I couldn't come in the house. Like, what did I do so bad to this woman? Because she know I show up as the fucking truth. She knows that I don't take the shit, and people don't take the shit either. But they haven't had nobody to come listen to them. Everybody else has been blindly following this bitch. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They didn't see the fucking signs, and it's annoying. I ain't even trying to look down on you. I'm not trying to tease you or nothing. It's just annoying. Like, you really don't see that? You really care this much about this bitch being your friend or consider your friend? What the fuck she got on you? Told y'all pointing guns at each other's head. I don't want to be no part in that. Fuck that. All right? I don't need to know you then. See if another one comes out. Death, Scorpio. Woo! That flipped out. The Hangman in reverse. Ah! This might as well be the Four of Swords. And the Moon. Oh my God, in reverse. Death is upright. Hangman in reverse. And then the Moon in reverse. Ha! You try to take me out. Fuck them other niggas. I ride for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas. Nigga, I will crip walk on your grave, motherfucker. Okay? I will be sure of it if you have one. Fucking play with my life again, or my child's life. Leave my motherfucking child alone. You sitting here with more to lose than me. Because the shit I can lose is not given to me yet. Because of your influence, your presence, and perhaps your existence. I probably won't get shit until you die. So you should die very soon, since that's all you've been wanting to do to me. This is not a death threat. This is not wishing death on you, but you're the obstacle. You're trying to be the obstacle in a place where you have no place to be. You don't even fit into my life. You made sure of that. Go ahead and say, I want our kids to grow up as close cousins together and stuff like that. You doing everything in your power to make sure that doesn't happen, or we don't want to be around you. My baby was crying every time you held him when he was a baby. That showed me a lot. That showed me enough, actually, when it came to him. Two of Swords in reverse, 2 men, 5 of Wands in reverse, yeah. 2 men, always putting men in front of me. 5 of Wands, always trying to introduce me, create this reputation, like Kaya did. Like, motherfuckers know about me before I get to show them who I am, and then now they having these epiphanies. Like, I don't understand why she said that, but they can't really say that. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is my destiny. Page of Wands. I've been chosen. Good news is coming. The wheels are turning. I can make all the tables turn. Taylor Swift. Okay. Those names and initial could be important. Or she could be important. I'll be putting it back past these motherfuckers. Miley be around saying we can't stop and shit. Okay. I can make the tables turn. So y'all fucking with the wheel. People keep changing the wheel like you've been authorized to. Ain't got no damn power. 4 of Wands. I thought that was 4 of Swords. I was looking for you. I've been looking for you. 4 of Wands in reverse. Somebody, yeah. They didn't want this child to get married, or this child. See? Oh, I brought up that child shit. You didn't think I thought anything of it after? Like, I had to see the pictures. They gave me a whole book, and they had him, like, basically, it looked like he was proposing to a girl. If y'all have seen a House of Dragons, they start looking at these little girls at young ages. And when they got married, she was what? 7, 8? What was she? 8? I believe 8, right? Yeah, 8. She was 8 years old. Elvis could be one of your angels as well. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Ooh, this is in my face. Yeah, people about to be lining up for what you got to offer, okay? Somebody's really creative. Their life was wasted. Selena is giving me Selena energy. Yeah, somebody was just that jealous of a friend. The Lovers, a Gemini. I was saying that. A Gemini randomly came out too. The Devil in reverse. Yeah. And then this devil, she's in a cage that has a lock that's unlocked. But she don't see that. She just laid over. You know, she's been hurt probably. Or she's been captured, but she's not really captured. She preferred to be there. And then when I saw devil again, I saw death. Somebody's wrapped up in death. They can't stop fucking getting bodies on their head. 2 of Wands. Somebody even making a decision. Or they're one of the options. I did a reading about that not too long ago. You don't get too comfortable, bitches, okay? You will always be the alternative. You may have been saved then, but now you're the first choice. It's a no-brainer now. We don't have to make much of a choice, right? It's a given. What'd I say? It all goes without saying. I am. I'm a G. I'm a G. Queen of Swords. Ooh. They was like, speak that truth. I think they even calling me the Queen of Swords right now. with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, things are coming back fast. Them thoughts coming back, okay? I'm triggering a lot of memories, okay? This is how I like to trigger a motherfucker. I wouldn't mind triggering a motherfucker like this. Might as well be tortured, huh? Might as well be. Mother Mary could be one of your angels, and close to you, the Magician in reverse. See that black magic. They were trying to do it on me and my son. A knight came out. That could be somebody's son. Especially if it's like the older son or the older sibling. Whether it's actually a teenager or not, or adult or not as well. I did a reading. They said that some of these motherfuckers in fake authority. Some of these motherfuckers faking jobs. They not really working these jobs and shit like that. A lot of this shit is happening. Especially with security guards and construction workers. And these motorcycles as well. Knight of Swords, that'd be my Jesus card. See, somebody's son. And I was just talking about Mother Mary. That's her son. Three of Pentacles. Or somebody worked with their son as well. Or somebody was behind someone losing their job. A King of Cups. A water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Especially Pisces with the High Priestess here. But it could be a priest as well. Or they did something. They did some candle work or magic work. The Tower. And even something about someone getting a plea deal in prison or something, appeal or being heard, able to appear. Six of Cups in reverse. That came up earlier with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so crazy. The world. Yeah, paying attention is the most important thing in the world. You believe me now? Good. I'm glad you do. Six of Wands. Yeah, they about to be watching. How they do that, okay? How is that possible? Nine of Wands. I've done so much spiritual warfare against this. Got Nine of Wands against this person, especially this man. They was really betting on him to lose all the time. They just looked at him as someone who could perform, you know, like the laugh of the show, all this type of stuff. But now they're the fucking show now, huh? Glad you see it. They the show. It's funny. Get our popcorn and our snacks, please. Well, I like this Five of Swords. Because these bitches be having a nerve. Okay, so on this Five of Swords, I kind of even want to show y'all. But I'm going to leave it like this. So on this Five of Swords, it's 5 people, 5 girls, it looks like. They all have hair, but it could be a boy with hair too as well. They're fighting, and it looks like they're practicing fighting and stuff like that. And then one girl gets hurt. And she like swims away, further away from the group, the other 4 girls. And she's looking at her hand, and they're looking in the back like, see, we were all playing. Why are you getting so serious? And then she's like looking at herself, what you mean playing? I am hurt. I'm the one crying these tears. I'm the one who see blood coming from my head. And then there's this penguin touching her head, the one that got hurt. And like he's saying, you are not alone. We see what you're saying. We on your side. We understand where you're coming from. Nobody else wants to understand. They're standing there with their swords in their hands like dummies. You could even take it a step like out of context too. Like this is how they look with their swords up, and you know, like something abruptly stopped them. And then they're wondering like, who turned off the music? Why are we stopping? Or why do we have to stop? Like, what do you mean? Why do you have to stop? It got too serious. It's too much damage. Did you see what you're doing to this one person? Divine's saying like, no, we ain't gonna let them hurt you no more. But that's one up for 4 of Swords. So then maybe they upgraded to the 5 of Swords. And I also equated, like before I saw this card or analyzed it this way, you know, equate that the 5 of Swords card to be finding out stuff about your friends. Words cut. You know, words could cut. That could be a metaphor of her hand bleeding. She found out they were really talking badly behind her back. And then because they don't know what they're doing is wrong, they still got their swords up midair, wondering what happened, because you're not even aware of what's going on. That's why you're asking me. You're not aware of what part you're playing in this, how you keep on perpetuating the cycle. So stop it, y'all. Call your dogs back. I see every last one of them, even if they slip through the radar. Because y'all don't even know how to act like y'all not out of place. I see it. You stick out like a sore thumb. I did a reading in the past that said they're frequenting places. They're infiltrating places that you guys frequent to intimidate you. But a lot of them doing it with people you wouldn't even suspect if you're not paying attention. It get real, y'all. Y'all don't want to come up missing. Like Naya from the Glee cast, she played Santana on the Glee show. She got found in the ocean when she was on the boat with her son, who was 3 years old. How is he able to be rescued on the boat and his mom ends up drowning? You telling me a kid didn't cry or I don't know, the kid should have been able to suffer that same fate. It should have been an opportunity for that kid to be in just as much danger and be saved than how they found this kid. But we'll just see it as, oh yeah, she was going. And then they said this, so that's why I think they see it this way. Oh, she was trying to go out on a trip to get away from everybody. She didn't tell nobody where she was going, all this type of stuff. There was a tarot reader I used to watch. I don't watch anymore ever since her mom passed away. Well, I tried to do it after her mom passed away to get all the information they wanted me to get. But after that, I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to watch her shit anymore. And I saw all through it. I saw everything she had done. But when she told us about, because I thought it would just, it happened how she said it happened. But when she told me, when she said in this, so sorry, they're trying to mess with my shit. I know it, okay? Or I'm thinking too fast, whatever. But so when she told us that, how her mom passed on, or she told us about her mom's death, she said she went to the Dominican Republic and she didn't tell nobody she was gone. I couldn't hear nothing else after that. She didn't tell nobody she was gone. So I don't know how I even know most of the story that happened, because I just kept focusing on that. I said, that says enough. She didn't tell nobody she was gone. That's what they'll do to us. They try to make it look like a villain, or make it look like there was no way for us to help her out or save her or anything like that. She didn't tell nobody she was gone. But that was also something that could have been saving her, if you look at it as well. But I'm not going to tell you everything I know. She didn't tell us she was gone. So it's not my fault she slipped through my fingers. If she was, why? As a grown woman, your mama, as an adult child, she got to tell y'all she going anywhere. But that was God telling her, don't tell nobody you going. Because you're going to see. Because somebody could have if somebody on the good side is having a hard time understanding where I'm going with that part, at least this train of thought, it's in case somebody made a deal with her. And this mother went out of the country to Dominican Republica, Dominica. But she went out of the country, and it took a long time for her to even get the body back to the country for the funeral. But it wasn't really that long compared to what she was trying to say. But that's all to add to the story. So If she told somebody, if somebody told her, like, you got to keep your mom, if she's the active sacrifice, you got to keep your mom in the country. If she go out the country, if it looked like she trying to run, because that's what it looked like. She didn't tell nobody. She went out the country. Why, as a grown woman, she got to tell anybody? Even if nothing was behind that. Why does she have to tell anybody? And why is that something you saying as her daughter who's talking about her death? I don't really get that. Why did she have to tell somebody? You see, I can't even remove myself from it now. But so if, she put her mom up as a sacrifice and she didn't do nothing, her hands is off or her hands is clean. And they told her with stipulations, if it looks like she's about to run, we're going to have to accelerate the plan. Because maybe, she was willing to go down with this plan and offer a sacrifice because her mom could live a certain amount of time. Because her mom helped her a lot with her business. She claimed, then she started talking shit about her mama after that. That was another thing. Like, claimed that her mom didn't help her after. She was like, my mom didn't do that much. I built most of this business on my own, but she was a huge support system. We could tell. Even how you talked about her. But you didn't say none of this shit until she passed on. Because you knew what the mark was on your business when it came to her. They don't want to share so much. They're so selfish, gluttonous. Then they start hitting innocent people. Oh, but rather you than me. And then another thing that confirmed a lot of the things I was thinking about her or this situation, this case. She says, since my mom passed on, I'm queen now. I'm not princess anymore. I'm queen. Why does that matter? You ain't in England, bitch. I know you ain't in England. You live in New York. Why does it matter if you're the queen or the princess? There was some type of title transfer, figuratively, like I'm talking about, but also a real title transfer. But yeah, that's what happened. These bitches be killing their mama, putting their mama up as a sacrifice, or their mama ends up being targeted as a sacrifice because of what it appears that this person has due to their mom. She spoke a lot about her mom, helping her on the channel. Sometimes her mom would even call her and stuff like that. And I remember that day. Her mom called her just to tell her, you look pretty. Because she's one of her biggest fans. You could tell. I wasn't even watching her for that long to get all this. I don't know if it was a front from the mom, but I don't feel like it was. Even whatever they probably went through in the past, that probably made their relationship rocky and bumpy. You could tell she was trying to redeem herself. Like, some people would hear about this or even teach their child about this type of stuff and then be going against them when they're really trying to pursue them. So you should be grateful to have a parent that does this for you in this capacity. And then we some of us don't even have the support and people don't believe us. So God was like, all right, let that sacrifice go through. Suit yourself. You won't know what you got until it's gone. Yeah, this Libra woman is very significant. And a Taurus is very significant. Yeah, so these type of things could be coming up because, now people have found evidence to connect what I was saying. Like, it's not even up to me. Like, I could be wrong. But I could be right in certain areas. And it's going to help you get to where I was wrong, probably. Help you fix where I was wrong. That still doesn't mean I'm the bad guy. But I always appear to be. And I'd rather be a bad guy this way than from this perception. All right, I'll take it. Like, people want to be around y'all anyway. Nobody want to be fucking with y'all. Fuck y'all. Alright? Nobody want to fuck with y'all. Y'all do stupid shit. Y'all do shit to y'all motherfuckers who blooded to you, or, you know, who's been there for you, or who's there now. I don't want to be around you then. If I see you and I don't speak, that mean I don't fuck with you. Your motherfuckers be going out their way to speak to me. I see their ass. Sometimes I see their ass all the way down the street. I don't fuck with you if I don't talk to you. And I didn't even know that song said that when I feel like that. Because sometimes I'll say, like, I'll tell a motherfucking ass, like, somebody go out their way to speak to me. And I'll be like, you know you don't fuck with me. I'll say it just like that. You know you don't fuck with me. And I'll probably say their name. Somebody's name could be Heather, Amy. You know you don't fuck with me like that. And if I yell it, I really don't give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck who heard it. What? Oh, no. Yeah. You know you don't fuck with me. That's the best way to fucking throw. Like, it's just like, okay, so now what you gonna do about it? Like, it ain't gonna be no fight or nothing. Like, what you gonna do about it? They just be caught. Like, I didn't know you knew that I don't fuck with you either. Like, no. I did know. But I was always wondering, why must you continue on this shit? Like, when people call me sis, I look at you as sus. And in that my body of work I did earlier, it says victim or suspect. And I highlighted the SPECT because it also made me think about respect as well. And this was when I was talking about cracking any case you're involved in. Because I was even giving people a clue. The respect, their level of respect, whether it's too little or too much, because I know y'all bitches be watching, could give you clues to whether they did it or not. It starts with sus. And then respect has the same letters minus the sus part, basically. SU, but RE. Replace the SU with RE. Respect. But yeah. They be like, oh, you knew that? Yeah. I know you don't fuck with me. Why you keep talking to me? So if I tell you something, I don't care if it came out. Shit, pass on the message. Anybody got some resources? Shit, gossip about that. But I don't give a fuck. I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Okay? Yeah, I'm quick cut a nigga off. Like, for real. I hate that fake shit. So that was my best way. I found a good way to call motherfuckers out on their fake shit and not even really be mad. But let them know I know. I know who the fuck you are. 1, never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. 2, anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. 3, remember you could never tell these bitches everything. Today they call you sis, tomorrow they your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand on business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet on yourself if you gonna roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove them. And you better look fucking good when you do it. Okay? Better be looking good when you're doing it, bitch. Because that's another thing they'll do. Like, especially when you looking good, they'll try to throw that in there. How are you looking good, sis? Like, bitch, you don't fuck with me. I stopped them right in front of a shout. Like, huh? A fake ass shout. You don't fuck with me. Don't act like it. And I don't fuck with you. You stupid little bitch. I ain't fucking with you. That's why I could say that to you. I ain't gonna be like you. I ain't gonna even waste time doing that shit. Some other little bitch did the same shit too. That was shooting Roman candle fireworks at me. And then claimed in my face she didn't do it. But knowing she don't fuck with me like that. And I see this bitch after not seeing this bitch for years after she did that shit. And I start laughing. And she didn't know what my laugh was for. I was like, I can't believe this shit. She got this close to be in front of my motherfucking house. So I'm asking a bitch that actually was the bitch that was calling me sis that ended up being sus. And I find out this day. But I already knew in my heart that she was sus. Sis came out too easy too. It didn't come out with endearment. It came out easy. I know the difference. Anyway, so I'm asking her, like, where she live? I ain't tell her that I knew the girl. I was just like, where she live? Because I was trying to make sure she don't live around me. And then I want to make sure she wasn't living around me all this time and I'm just now seeing her. Because I just so happened to come out in the middle of the night when I normally don't do that. And this was at a place where they were selling shit in front of my house behind my back because they started to analyze my routine. But I didn't give a fuck because they thought I was snitching on them. And I didn't give a fuck about it. So I'm laughing. I sound like the Joker probably. I don't know. But anyway, I'm laughing, like chuckling, like, even the girl that I asked about this shit, she don't know why I'm laughing. Because she don't know I know her. And then she turns around and was like, because she was on the phone when I came. And she turns around and say, Cool ain't nothing but drunk. And I just start chuckling again. I'm like, I ain't drunk. Cool ass high. This bitch shot at me with Roman candles. Why is she talking like she fucking fuck with me? So, I didn't say nothing to her then. And I just walked back into my house. And then I'm debating whether I want to go and confront her about this Roman candle situation. But I know how violent she is. So, I removed my glasses. Put my shit down. And go back outside. And as I'm going back outside, she's coming up to my gate, calling my name. Oh, I was just coming back out here for your ass. And then I had something else in my hand, and I put it back too. And they like, don't go get no knives or nothing, nigga. I was like, I don't need no fucking knives for you, bitch. Okay? I've been wanting to fucking slam and fuck this bitch up like a rag doll. Okay? I want to bam your motherfucking ass. Just like a rag dog by your neck. Okay? Every time I've seen you, and I haven't done it. Because it would be too easy. So she comes, calling my name, and I even say, like, don't even talk to me like that, because you don't even know me. You talking to me like you know me. And she don't. She didn't even really know me then when she did what she did. She's like, why you asking her? Because the sus bitch, okay? Calling me sister. Sis or whatever. Calling me sis. Gonna go back and say she was asking me where you live. If I asked you something, I don't give a fuck if you go back and tell them. But why go back and tell them? You didn't even give me no good answer. She lived with me. I'm like, well, then where you live? I live out here. On the street, basically. I'm making my money. I've never seen her before over here. Why the fuck is she here? Because I thought it was more so for me. It's not because I'm trying to check her and saying she can't be there. Nah, it wasn't for that. I'm like, I really want to, I'm curious. Why are you here? I've been coming here for years and all this type of stuff. Well, I haven't seen you, and I've been here for over a year. It was 2 years about that point. I haven't seen you. And then the day before that, God gave me an inkling that her energy was around. So I was really very curious. Like, what the fuck is your business here? But I knew about people trying to say I'm the provoker when I approach people about certain things. And that's why I asked the girl. I asked her casually too. She didn't know I knew her. And she didn't know she knew me until she said my name. But you see what people do? Like, you don't fuck with me like that. Why are you saying my name all like in camaraderie and shit? So I'm coming out the door, and then I'll go back in and put something else down. I forget what it is. I think it was my keys. I don't know. Anyway, I'm putting something down. They thinking I'm going to get a knife. I'm like, I don't need no fucking knife for you. And then she's like, why are you asking her where I live? Why you want to worry about where I live? And all this type of stuff. Because I was wondering how the fuck that you, like, if you've been living over here all this time near me. I don't know exactly what I said, but a sentiment what I've been saying already. I said that back to her. And then I brought up the Roman candle situation. And she like, put that on your son. How the fuck you know I got a son? How the fuck you know I got a son? I don't go out there and say like, yeah, my son is and my son that. Put that on your son. What the fuck? Would you listen to our conversation? Because the sus girl did bring up that. Someone's name could be Lulu. Someone could have dreads. Someone could want to be called the man in the relationship. If they part of the LGBTQ community. See? This is why I say that about the LGBTQ community. I like y'all, unless y'all rude as shit. And that includes that rudeness packaged up in suspicion. Mass suspect. So she's like, I didn't do that. Put that on your son. Put that on your son. Like, what? Why the fuck you know about my son? And why is that the first thing you doing? Why is it the first thing you saying to do? This bitch still didn't grow up. Put that on my son. I don't need to put that on my son to know what the fuck happened to me. My son wasn't even around. Because you wouldn't be here to tell it, probably, if he was around. What the fuck? If you did that shit while my son was around. You could have hit my son. You think you was going to get away with that? Nah, So she's getting mad that I'm saying shit. And then she's reaching over the gate, trying to hit me. Swinging at me over my gate. Because I had just locked the gate. Or was it unlocked? Or it ended up being locked again. Or she didn't even try to check it. Yeah, it was unlocked. Yeah, I unlocked the gate. Because that's why I was able to put the key away. Mm-hmm. And she didn't even know the fucking gate was unlocked. But I told her, because she was acting like she was about to hop over the gate. I was like, come on. So I can beat your ass in my yard. Didn't hop the gate. Because I brought up her brother, Miguel. Who was also on the other side, one of my angels. Thinking I just said something so wrong about him. I didn't say nothing about your brother. I said something about you regarding your brother. But, you know, I ain't gonna go no more into it, Jasmine. So stop fucking running around like you fucking think you know me, because you don't. This bitch used to be so fucking creepy in high school. I would catch her randomly staring at me and shit. And that's why I was trying to ask about her whereabouts. Because I'm like, I know she be on some creepy shit. Before we fell out, before that even before that firework incident, and we fell out about something else for that. Her girlfriend broke up with her at the time. I think her name was China or something like that. I don't know. But she looked like this girl named China. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the same person. But anyway. The girl broke up with her, ghosted her, blocked her and shit like that. And she was trying to get me to take her to the girl job. Mess up the girl job. Mess up her car at the job or something like that. This is the type of shit that she was trying to do to me. So when I was asking about it, I was asking about that type of shit because things have been happening to my stuff around that time. I was like, oh, it's your bitch ass. But it don't mean I'm going to hit her, but I just know how they are. She swung at me over my gate. Didn't hit me, though. And I didn't flinch too much. That's what they do. They do that fake-ass swing. That swing that don't really mean nothing. It really goes down, really. But if it would have hit me, I would have pulled you over that gate. Last time somebody fucked with me and Gates, okay? They lost a finger. Don't you know about that girl? We went to school with her. Staring at me all the fucking time. But anyway. Yeah, so, and this girl, I see the demon in her. That's why I don't mind dealing with her like that. I see the demon in her ass. Sitting over there looking like the man off of Night After Christmas or Night Before Christmas. That man on there. She looked like the real life dude. They was thinking of his ass when they made this bitch. When this bitch was growing up. I'm telling her, even with the mouth, it was something about, like, I remember that man mouth, you know. I never seen the movie either. But his mouth is coming up, like, or how the mouth looks on a skeleton that's been sewed up, and, you know, like the Joker, you know how he cut up his mouth and shit like that. Her mouth looked like that, but she didn't cut it up. It looked like that because that demon took over her. I know them looks. I know when the demon has taken over of you. Many demons have taken over her ass. I wouldn't be surprised if she's dead as I'm talking about her right now. And it ain't on no aha, but it is good riddance. Because she was terrible for no reason. I ain't do nothing to this bitch. A damn bitch. How you stare at me all that time and then you just want to hurt me all the time? For what? You don't even know. Then try to fuck with me and my kid because you ain't somewhere dealing with yours. She got one that's gonna end up just like her. Everything that happened to you ever is gonna happen to her if it hasn't already. It's happening to her. I know it is. Yeah. I saw that shit when she was a little girl. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. So don't you ever try to step on to me again, and damn sure don't you ever swing at me again. And after this all happened, I walked past her a few times. She didn't do shit. Some without even my son around me. Because bitches be claiming like, oh, she lucky her son around. All this type of stuff. Y'all wouldn't even try when he's not around. And if y'all do, y'all just stupid. You just stupid at that point. Because don't fuck with her mama bear's cub. And I am a mama bear, okay? I don't care how you think I am, what you think I am, what you think I've done. I don't give a fuck. I'm a mama bear, okay? Call me that, all right? Call me that more than a bitch, all right? Have fun calling me that. Did you know about bears? Mama and daddy bears. But we going to focus on my mommy bear, okay? Mommy bear goes berserk, okay? Bears created that word, basically. It has the root of bear. Berserk. Yeah. So that could be our spiritual lions. I mean, lions and bears. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, and I'm not damn scared of fucking you up. Okay? You got me fucked up, though. Who the fuck you talking to? Oh, bitch, you choked up now? Lucky I don't want to fight you no more. I don't want to fight you no more. But it ain't all good. Just know it ain't all good. And don't be calling me by my name like you know me like that, because you don't. Get back, get back. You don't know me like that. Get back, get back. You don't know me like that. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Ludacris, okay. Yeah, somebody name really could be Chris. Oh, Brittany. Yeah, I said all y'all bitches' name I needed to say. I've been trying to avoid saying their names because I didn't want to get in no power and I didn't want to get their hopes up too much. But y'all need me to say y'all name now, huh? Okay. Some of them even using me as like, you know, proof that they are innocent in a certain case that has nothing to do with me. You should have been fucking with me. Cases start getting created out of nowhere when you fuck with me. I'm telling you. And I don't even do nothing. I'd be like, oh, you wasn't over that? Yeah, I'm not over that shit. Ask them about that chicken. God was mad about that chicken, okay? Yeah, up in here. Jimmy. And I ain't even care about the chicken. It was just a principle. And you'll get karma for stupid shit like that. Like things that could be easily replaceable. Easily asked for. Easily talked about. Just easily. So did I say everything y'all wanted me to say, God and God's team? Okay, I want to go because I'm tired of talking about these bitches too. I'm exhausted. I'm broken down and I'm tired of living life on this merry-go-round. I want to play somewhere else. Move these hoes out the way so I can walk on out. Move out my way. I need to walk the hell out. Move them out of my way so I can rise up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to mess up your song, Andre Day. I like that song, okay? Rise Up by Andre Day. But I was trying to remix it. Because I don't be feeling good singing like a nice song and I'm just talking shit. Not because, you know, like it should be in a different atmosphere. It's just like, I don't want y'all to get it fucked up. Okay? Because y'all be thinking, oh, I'm so goofy because I'm laughing. Like the bitch was like, yeah, she drunk, she high, all that type of stuff. Talking to me like you ain't do something to me before. Why you even saying not one word to me? But you see, they think that's easy to approach. Oh, she's laughing. Yeah, she just probably does. No, bitch. I'm not. Just wondering why the fuck you here. But yeah. If y'all wanted to know what happened, that's what happened with that bitch, okay? That's why I didn't like her in our neighborhood, okay? I'm from the hood in another state, okay? I'm not trying to kick nobody off the block. This is y'all block, right? I mean, it's our block, but like, I'm not trying to take it over. I understand it's here for all of us to share. But I should not have to feel like I need to tiptoe to be in that neighborhood. I don't need to feel no type of way. I damn sure better never feel fear. Fear. For what? Who are y'all to be scared of? And I don't even say that on no big and bad stuff. It's just like, why? Like, what happened? What transpired amongst us? Whoever believes that is the case, whatever transpired amongst us for you to feel like that? That I should be scared. I should watch my back. Why? Why should you have to even? Nothing gave you the inkling to do that. Or nothing I did to you indicated that you should feel that way. That's how I'm coming at you. So know that I'm saying it like that, okay? Because it ain't going to be no repeat of Boys in the Hood. And I damn sure ain't going to be the victim. Or anybody else connected to me that I want connected to me. Damn sure ain't going to be no damn victim. Unless y'all have just no one else left to go through. I mean, it just ain't no point, right? But that's not going to be possible. It's not possible now, and it will never be possible. It's impossible. Yeah. So, thank you for tuning in. And if y'all new here, welcome. I hope that you consider by now to subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God we're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And thank you for trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you, if you don't do anything else, like the video if you haven't already. And may God bless you just for that. If you're OG, God and Goddess still, what up, what up, what up? Thank you so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader, okay? Hope my messages continue to be helpful and we continue to connect in the future if it is meant to be, okay? Someone's name can start with T, L, or C, especially L or T and C. Get all them letters, especially those letters, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, so thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. Y'all can come back and visit me in the future. All right, please. And thank you. And anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. I hope you get more information and insight of what you need to pay attention to if you didn't get enough here. Just take it for what it is, okay? Just put it in your back pocket if you don't understand it now, all right? Please, for your own sake, because paying attention right now is very important. They like right amongst us. And they just in our face and faking, sorry. But yeah, thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. All right. Kiss your kids for me. I'm kissing you too, baby. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on. Give me a phone like that. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, if y'all new here, my son has been taken and they're making it hard for me to get him back. So, Demeter's, Hades, and Persephone could be your angels, or their story could be significant or give you more clues about your situation as well. Okay? So look them up if you ever get a chance, okay? All of the stuff out there ain't true about them, but it may help you gain more insight and give you more confirmations that God's been trying to send you. God is trying to validate us in this season because a lot of people have us thinking we're not as powerful, okay? Some of us already are observing, you hide yourself in being observant and reserved and stuff like that. because you pay attention. You're listening. You're being less responsive and reactive than other people are. But people are mistaking that, and it's causing some of this pain to go on further than it needs to. We need to stop they ass mid fake shout, okay? Stop they ass in they fucking tracks. Ah, you knew that? Yeah. So stop it right now. Sit your ass down, okay? Like they told Ashanti. See this Libra woman? She a Libra, huh? And the Scorpio came out, flipped their ass out, all right? Somebody needs to flick somebody off so they know what it is. Like, I'm tired of your shit, okay? I don't know the words. Even if you do know the words, this is all you need to say. Fuck you, okay? You know what this means? You know what this means? Put that fucking finger up. Middle fingers up. Wave them up high. Wave it in his face and tell him, boy, bye. Tell him, boy, bye. I ain't thinking about you. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry, okay? Yeah, please do that, okay? Please do it if you need to, okay? It may feel good, okay? Never too much, never too much, never too much. Luther. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just don't wanna stop all my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Oh yeah, and I just don't wanna stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much. But yeah, so hope y'all enjoyed this though. I hope y'all enjoyed this thus far, okay? And remember, I try to get on here every day, as long as God wants me to, but at least once a day, I try to get on here to give you guys a message. Sometimes more than once a day, but this is the best I can do for those who do look forward to seeing me and, you know, wish I had a routine. This is the best I got, okay? Have you been enjoying it? If that was the case, have you been enjoying it thus far? Hope so. All right, so bye, you guys. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye, baby. I love you so much. I love y'all so much, okay? Those who deserve it, I really do. Like, I have so much love to give, okay? I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know how to stay in love. I got all my life to live. I got all my work to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Yeah, I have a lot, okay? Gloria Gaynor, okay? So bye, you guys.